This is my 2010 Dodge Ram 1500 Laramie edition, otherwise known as my mobile storage facility. But it's time to get it back to its former glory, because today is sales prep day. Hello YouTubes, we're almost ready to put the red truck up for sale, but I still have to fully detail the exterior, the interior, take care of any scratches, scuffs, that kind of thing. And there's a few other bits and bobs I want to add, which you'll see at the end. First thing I have to do though, I need to transfer all the junk, parts, into the new storage facility vehicle. I'll do that now, then we'll get the bucket and sponge out. I was wondering where that was. It's a little battery blanket for the red truck. May as well put that on as well. Right, I'll do a bit of truck juggling, get the red truck into position, and we'll get with the cleaning. Now, I could just stop there, which, let's face it, is more than most people seem to do when they're selling their car or truck. But I am going to dry off the water with my, Hydra Flexi Blade. This looks terrifying, but if you buy the right one, it doesn't scratch the paint. And a bit of my chamois leather. You don't really see that. In fact, it's probably a bit terrifying. Watch this. See what I mean? Okay, I'll see that it's all dry and we'll be moving the truck into the garage to do Blemish repair. I changed my mind about putting the truck in the garage. I thought it was too cold, but it's a balmy 5 degrees today. I also managed to remember and clean the trunk bed. It wasn't that bad, but every little helps. Right, let me show you all the little scuffs and scratches I need to take care of. This panel's okay. This door's okay, except there is a bit of a weird discoloration there, but I've got some polish that should bring that out. This door has this annoying scuff from where some little brats decided to throw an egg at it. Eggshell is nasty, especially when it sits there for a wee while. Got a bit of scuff in here. I have no idea what caused that, but again, polish should bring that out. And my nemesis, my scratch nemesis. Oh, I hate this one so much. So I need to polish out whatever was in there and then remove the polish and then fill it with a little chipstick that I've got. The most neglected part of any truck, the tailgate. I've got this here. Chipstick will manage to take that out. Don't know if that's dirt or... I'll find out. All the way down there I've got little chips. I'll fill them in. Overall it's not too bad. I do have a little nasty bit here. Again, touch up stick. And some chips down the sides. Not too bad. This side of the bed is fine. This door is fine. That door is fine. Front fender is fine. And I don't think I've got any chips at the front. Well, maybe that wee tiny one there. A wee splodge of touch-up paint. And that'll be that. So, not too bad. I'll do the paint touch-up now while the weather's good. I got myself a little Duplicolour Perfect Match Chrysler Blaze Red Crystal. That was $30. It better be right. And then once that's drying, we can do other stuff. So I'll see you in a sec when this is on. Couple of layers of touch-up paint is on, and the colour is good. Actually quite hard to see that just now, but there's more to come. Top one's a bit more visible because that was right down to the metal. So I'll maybe do another layer up top. Same at the other side. Little spot there. See, it's a bit darker than it should be. But I figured out why it was quite so expensive, that little paint stick. It's not just a paint stick. The very top is a little abrasive section to scrape and get rid of any loose rust. Underneath that, there's a tiny little pen. Very, very fine if you get a really fine scratch. Underneath that, you've got your usual little brush. But on the other side, you have clear coat with a little spongy applicator. So that goes on once the paint's dry and should make it even better. Pretty nifty, eh? So while we're waiting for that to dry, I'll go and get the vacuum cleaner. Need to call my wife, see what it is. I know that sounds really 1950s, but she's the only one that can be bothered hoovering, or vacuuming, as you guys call it, so I'm only joking, I know exactly where it is. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me vacuuming the inside of a truck. But I will at least do a before and after. Lots of dog hair, mostly. The good news is, underneath that, it's actually pretty good. So let me get all that done. I'll show you when it's vacuumed. And we're done, just like that. Come up really nice, but that's because I've always used the mats. Cleaned inside there, cleaned the top of that. Still got the seats to do, but that's come up quite nice. Front has come up equally nice. A wee bit dirty there. You can't actually tell that unless the camera's on it, to be honest. Passenger side also come up nice. But where are my mats? Here they are, ready to go in, but not right now. Maybe in spring or summer. Because I splashed out and I got a set of winter mats for the next owner. They're not high end, they're certainly not Chrysler moulded to fit. I'll make them fit though. So that's the first bonus item. Let me go and throw them in, see how they look. Not bad. Not bad at all. That'll do it. Now I need to give the interior a bit of a clean, and I do have some leather squishy stuff to make it all nice and supple. So I'll see you when that's done. Interior is all clean and shiny. Now, you may have noticed that I forgot to repair that horrible little stain. Good reason. Leads me on to bonus item number 2. The contents of this box, hopefully. What is it, I hear you ask? It's a big black thing, which is just like this big black thing, but without the big crack and missing bit. Wife told me not to bother. I couldn't live with it though, it's horrible. So when I take this off, I'll address this, let that dry, put the new panel on, and then we'll be... Oh no, I've still got to polish and do the wheels. Ugh. Let me get this done. Quick heads up, if you're ever wanting to remove this panel, all these little clips, plastic, no way to get them off without snapping them. Every single one. Snappity snap. Snap, snap, snap. You're welcome. Let's continue. Much nicer. What's left? Need to polish the whole truck, clean the wheels, polish them, and then we'll be done. It's getting a bit dark, so I either have to do it tomorrow or move it into the garage. Either way, see you in a minute. Good morning. I was having a rethink about this black thing. You know how I said you had to snap it all the little clips off? I've got a feeling that, I can't show you now, but I think you could possibly get in from behind and maybe a pair of pliers and unclip all these. But you're going to be feeling in the dark, but it's worth a shot. Don't just do what I did and snap it off without at least trying first. Okay. Better get with the polishing then. I need to bring it inside, it's cold and wet as usual. I'm going to start with the wheels. Now I know they look good from this distance, but once you get close, they've got that usual build-up of brake dust which turns to rust, so I need to just polish all that out. I'll do top half and then roll the truck forward, get these rotated 180 degrees. No point trying to polish up the way when you can't see what you're doing. Right, so that's the before. And that's the after. Horrible, horrible wheels to clean. Had to move it outside to polish it, it's too dark in the garage, and it's only snowing a wee tiny bit out here today. Right, I'm not going to do the whole truck, that would be ridiculous, but I'm definitely going to address those strange discolorations. I'm going to use my T-Cut Colour Fast, not available in Canada, so I always have to get relatives to bring this over. Anyway, as you can see, it's the same, roughly the same colour as the truck, and it adds a bit of pigment into any scuffs and then polishes it over, so I like to see how that works. Let's start with this section here. I really don't know what I've done here. I maybe spilt some fuel and then wiped it with a rough cloth or something. Anyway, here we go. Oh, important point to note, because this has got pigment, I'll show you. Do not put that anywhere near a silvery sort of surface. It'd be really hard to get it off. You have been warned. It'd be really embarrassing if I get it in the silver paint now, eh? Wax on, wax off. It's better, but not best. I'm going to give it another once over. Let's try a sideways movement to try and get it into the scratch. Okay. Let us wipe that off. It's better, but might need to go over that a few times. But for now, let's move on to something else. This is the area that had the eggshell incident. I'm not quite sure if this is going to work because I've already put some paint over this and a little bit of clear coat. So I might just be polishing the clear coat now. And that helped a little bit. It's not perfect, but the truck's not perfect. So it matches. Right, that's enough of that nonsense. One final bonus item to show you at the front. Do you remember when I got the new truck, I stole the LED headlight bulbs out of it, including the fog light bulb? That looks mince, so I'm going to steal them back from the white truck, put them in there. But don't panic, the nice folks at Oxito sent me another set, so I'll do a full review of all the LED bulbs in the white truck at a later date. For now, let me throw them in, red truck, and we'll finally be done. Finito. Just in time for a Canadian winter, apparently. Right, I'll do a full for sale video, let everyone know what it's got and what it doesn't have. And did you know it's a one lady owner vehicle? Well, it had one lady owner. It had 3 man owners, but technically it's still one lady owner. Right, thanks for everyone's help, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.